Hey everyone, Lisa here from Happy Zazzling. I got a question about taxes the other day. Somebody asked me how much you put aside or whatever for taxes. So I did a couple day look into taxes and everything, and I'm absolutely no professional. I'm just going to give you the tips and stuff that I saw other people say online and tell you a little bit from my experience on how I do them. So some of the questions people ask are, do I need a permit or license to sell print-on-demand products? And no, you don't need a license or permit or anything like that. You can just literally join Zazzle or most print-on-demand sites. As far as your taxes are concerned, you're just considered a contractor or self-employed. Now, if you should be making a lot of money with your print-on-demand products, you could become an LLC. The benefit of becoming an LLC would be that some protection. So like say for some reason you got sued or something, an LLC would protect you personally. They could sue your business, but they couldn't take your personal assets. Why would you get sued doing print on demand? Well, if you use somebody else's artwork or anything like that. There's a video, I'll link it down below, by the YouTube channel Autopilot Passive Income. He goes into a little bit more detail. So if you want more detail on that, I'll link that below. But basically, you're just self-employed or a contractor. Unless you're making a lot of money, then you can choose to become an LLC. I saw some people say once they started making more than $10,000 a year, they decided to become an LLC. And then once you become an LLC, you'll have to make a business bank account. So as far as claiming your taxes, Zazzle will send you a 1099 tax form in the mail. I used to just do my taxes by myself. I use Freetaxusa. I'll link that below. And some people go to accountants. Like this year, it was a little bit more complicated for me because I had income coming from a couple different sources. And for some reason, last year, they said I did it wrong. And I had to pay in $400 after they sent me $400. It was really weird. I didn't understand it. Because each year I'm making more and more money, I decided this year to have an accountant do it. And I know it's so expensive to do that. It really sucks. But I didn't want to have to all of a sudden get hit with another bill for $400 again. So I went to H&R Block and they did it for me. But anyway, once you get the 1099 from Zazzle, fill out all the questions that they ask you if you're doing it yourself online or whatever. And you can just choose to put your Zazzle income in the other income area. If you made quite a bit of money, you might want to do the Schedule C. The Schedule C allows you to claim deductibles. So if you're not going to claim deductibles, you can just put it in other income, and it's really simple. If you made a lot of income and you want to use deductibles, then you have to do the Schedule C. Deductible income is like if you had to buy a computer, if you're paying for a lot of software and apps, anything that you use, any cost related to your business, any money you are paying out can be a deductible, and you can claim that on the Schedule C. If you want to learn more about the Schedule C, click on How Taxes Work by Kate Hayes' channel down below in the description. So to sum it up, for those that don't sell a lot yet, you can just keep it simple and claim your earnings on the other income. There'll be a section that says other income on the tax form. If you're making more money, like over $10,000 a year, track all your sales versus expenses and do the Schedule C so that you can use your deductibles. Also, if you're making a lot of money and you think you're going to have to pay in more than $1,000 at the end of the year, then you might want to pay into the IRS quarterly. You'll have to contact either your accountant to talk to them how to do this, or you can go straight to the IRS site and they walk you through this process too. This is for people who are making a lot of money even after their deductibles are taken out. They might want to pay in quarterly so they're not hit with a big fee at the end of the year. The IRS will charge you interest on money they think you should have been paying in all year round. So if you're making a lot of money, go ahead and There's actually a form called the 1040S that will help you figure out how much money you should be paying in quarterly if you're making that much money. So I'll put a link to that form below too. So when you guys are done listening to this, go down in the description, and I linked a bunch of videos that go into even more detail on this and all the different forms and everything I talked about throughout this. And then I also put a link to the Intuit Turbotax tax preparation checklist. So if you're doing taxes yourself or whatever, or even if you're bringing it to an accountant, you can go through this checklist and it tells you everything you need to have for them to do your taxes or for you to do your taxes. Another question is, how much money do you have to make before you report it? And on the IRS site, it says $400. Different sites say different things. There's huge discrepancies, but the IRS site says $400. So anyway, I hope that helped you guys a little bit. I know it's really confusing. Again, I'm no expert on this. This is just from my own experience and what I've listened to others talking about. So check out the links below. Hope it helped a little bit. Have a great day. And feel free to share your experiences down below, you know, how you do things and what your opinions are. All right, guys. Thanks. Happy Zazzling to you. Bye-bye.